How much corporate knowledge does your organization lose every single month due to employee departures? It's a lot more than you think. Watch this short video for 3 quick steps on how to launch an effective knowledge capture effort. I'm Bob Wendover. Institutional knowledge. Such a big term, right? In essence, it means a collection of what everyone in the organization knows. This means everyone from the CEO to the customer service rep who knows exactly how to resolve that problem that keeps coming up that management doesn't seem to have an answer for. You know the one. But what happens if that rep leaves or gets hit by a bus or some other disaster? How about that procurement person who has most of the details in their head about inventory and has never really written them down? Or maybe that machine operator who works for you who knows just what to adjust when the machine stops functioning properly. The unexpected departure of even one key person can create all kinds of stress for you and everyone else affected, right? Institutional knowledge is in many ways more important than what you, the leader, knows. Don't believe me? Try operating without a few of these people for a week. But here's the thing. Most firms have no formal plan for preserving institutional knowledge, let alone implementing that plan in some way. This is especially true for small companies where every person is critical to just getting the job done. How about yours? Preserving institutional knowledge is a complex issue that can't be completely covered in a short post like this. But here are 3 simple things that you can do right now to begin the process. For more in-depth examination, check out the books that I've listed in the comments. Now, first, raise awareness among managers and supervisors. It doesn't occur to most people to think about all the incidental knowledge and skills that they acquire in a job. Over time, they just kind of take it for granted, right? You probably do too. Ask them to identify and explain all these intricacies, and they probably won't know where to begin. Encourage your managers and supervisors to impress on those who report to them to become mindful of these details and how they can codify them, store them, organize them, and so on. This is especially true for the idiosyncratic knowledge about a particular machine and how it works, or perhaps the workarounds for certain processes, or maybe the conflict resolution approach that they use with certain customers or vendors. These insights may not come to mind immediately, but when they do, they should be recorded in some sort of manner. Now, second, make knowledge collection and transfer part of everyday communication. With all of the distractions in today's world, it's easy to forget to write down new processes and changes to existing ones. Regular reminders on meeting agendas, or maybe the house newsletter if you have one, or the website, or other communication channels is an effective way to keep knowledge collection in front of mind for those who are collecting it and developing it. While workers may view it as just one more task, at least at the beginning, gentle persistence will get them to buy in for doing so. Now, third, assign a champion to oversee this effort. Now, you as the senior leader should not take on this responsibility. Instead, ask one of your key people to devote some time in the next month to explore the complexities of preserving the corporate knowledge which has been established over time throughout your firm. Reading the books listed in the comments is a good place to start, by the way. Have this individual develop a plan for introducing the importance of this effort to everyone within the firm. The primary principle behind this is to instill presence of mind in employees. And in addition, have this person design a process for capturing this information as it is collected. Now, this does not have to be complicated, but it does require 4 components. First, capture. The knowledge needs to be collected in diaries, interviews, forms, written narratives, or something else, or perhaps all of those variations depending. Second, verification. This means reviewing the knowledge for accuracy and currency and organization, because some of it will be out of date sometimes. Codification. How will this knowledge be stored? A wiki, an AI platform, through a series of videos, maybe even a manual in some cases? And fourth, delivery. How will it be accessed by those who need it? Now, keep in mind that the current workers may prefer to learn in different manners than those who will succeed them in a couple of years. Handing an emerging worker a manual to read, for example, is probably not the best way to transfer knowledge that he or she will need to know. It's only natural to assume that busy people will place efforts like this on the back burner, right? It's not imminent, it won't impact day-to-day function, and it will take time to get people to accept the importance of all of this. But you can get blindsided by the lack of having a process in place to capture and preserve institutional knowledge. How are you currently preserving the knowledge that is within your firm? We'd all like to know. Let us know in the comments below. I'm Bob Wendover.